ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your, she digging me too. We digging each other, the shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with. You stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could if you stuck on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I f***ed that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. Big trillion foolish pride. Crossing me never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well brain cells just like fish they for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine by the time you know that gon' be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game.
Brian, how important are the cards that you use? We already know that there's going to be high-octane offenses and a lot of really good defenses. How important is it to know your cards?
It's going to be really important, Chris. There's a few cards I'm looking at for this final game day that could really...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got Jason Tatum. Young is out there with Morant. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Giannis, following the miss by Ja Morant.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all. Taking names and making statements.
Now here's Curry. Five on the clock. That one a little long. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. East All-Stars lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, LaMelo Ball is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East. Oh!
Man. Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Garland against Ball. Here's Jokic. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Harden against Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. East All-Stars ahead, up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the East All-Stars, the first quarter, pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And from what we've seen so far from the East...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Jokic. They've got Nikola Jokic. Stephen Curry's out there at DeRozan. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's James in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. 6 to shoot. Baseline jumper. Connects. The jumper drops. DeRozan's got the first basket of the third quarter for the West All-Stars.
DeRozan has a dynamic mid-range game. Whether he's wide open or being defended well, he can knock it down from there.
Young's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
It's 3 outside. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Tatum down low. Antetokounmpo defending. Young right side. Here's Morant. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. East All-Stars lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. Wiggins is out there with Tatum. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Ball in at the point.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Oldham.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here is Young. Lets it go from deep. Harden grabs the miss.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there, and he never really had good legal guarding position. It wasn't set.
Jokic is checked in for the West. LeBron comes in for James Harden. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Sison Tatum.
And when a player scores over half his team's points, you know he's going to be our pick. Even when he's been the exclusive focus of the defense, they just haven't been able to keep him in check. A tremendous individual effort.
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
And the East All-Stars call time here. It's tied at 8. 16 seconds left in the game. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Young. Shoots it up. Missed. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. You've got Morant. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard. And the East All-Stars call time here. They trail by 2. 50 seconds left in the first overtime. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. A 2-point game. Booker with it. Now defended by Jokic. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. There's 42 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for James. Antetokounmpo against Middleton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the West. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Offensive rebound. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Over Mitchell. No good from Booker. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Timeout called East All-Stars. They're trailing by 4. There's 14 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. What do you think, guys?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Now, here's Morant for 3. The kick out to Young. 3-pointer. And it's Morant missing. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. They escape with a victory, although they need an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all.